Hello and welcome to AviGaming. So today we are going to talk about everything voiceover. Do you want to get started in voiceover and you just kind of don't know where to begin? Now I should state that this is just my opinion. This is in no way the only way to get in voiceover and maybe not even the best way for you, but I'm certain that this guide will help some people. So the very first thing that I recommend is get a microphone. Now you might think, oh, voiceover, you need an expensive microphone. Not when you're starting out. I highly recommend getting a cheap USB plug-in mic. Just a couple mic ideas off the top of my head. An Audio-Technica and a Blue Yeti. Now those are good starting mics. The reason I suggest to not pour money into a mic right away is because maybe you'll find out that voiceover is not for you. So rather than investing in a big old studio right away, take it slow. Get a microphone, and then step 2 is get a coach, start a webinar, go to a seminar, go to a workshop, etc. And now I have a very special offer for you guys today. I've been on this voiceover journey for 3 years, and since the start, a wonderful woman has helped me along the way. She has been a wonderful guide, and she even started her own company, which is Global Voice Acting Academy. Now, the Global Voice Acting Academy has been my main source of coaching ever since she started it, and even before because she was in fact my coach. They helped shape me and train me into the voice actor I am today. I reached out to Global Voice Acting Academy and asked if I could get a special offer for my viewers who want to start out in voiceover for this video specifically, and they said yes. So this code right here is a discount code for that website. That code will give you 5% off any group class or webinar on the website, which is a great start to learning how to do voiceover. Now, contrary to popular belief, doing voiceover is not just having a series of funny voices. Yes, having a repertoire of voices is great and will help you land a lot more gigs, but it is not the essential. The most important thing with voiceover is acting, and that is why coaching and lessons and workshops and seminars and webinars and everything you can get your hands on is so critical. Fine-tuning your voice as an instrument is important, so you can learn the ins and outs of how to do that, but you can also learn how to emote properly so you don't just sound like you're reading words off a piece of paper. You want to bring emotion and energy and uniqueness to your reads. You want your characters to quite literally come to life. So you can use this discount code, which is 5% off any class or webinar on the website, as many times as you want within the month. There is no limit, so if you want multiple classes, multiple webinars, you can continue to reuse it until the following month, which is going to be, I believe, June 15th. I'll have the correct date in the description, but I do believe that's when it runs out. There's also an amazing sale going on at sweetwater.com. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, but however, they have a mic month going on, and that's where I bought all my equipment. So I would really recommend, if you're looking for a mic right now, you can head over there, check out what they've got, huge selection. So with all of this said and done, you've got your mic, you started doing classes, now what, Sarah? How do I start getting gigs? Now there is a good and bad side to what I'm saying next. The internet is a treasure trove of people who are funding projects with a budget of $0, so they want voice actors who don't accept pay. They want people who are willing to work for experience or credits, which is a great place to start, but it's also something that I think hurts the industry because a lot of people view voiceover as a hobbyist type of activity and not a career. Now, that's another important thing. I believe that voiceover is entirely a career. It's a money pit, a time pit, and it takes a lot of refining and learning. It is not something that I necessarily think you should do for fun. However, if you really do just want to see if it's for you and try it out, there is a way. Do the previous steps, and once you've done that, go online. Search for message boards, for forums, for posts on maybe Craigslist, anywhere you can look where people are asking for people to voice for their project for free. Now you can't start voiceover with a basic mic and basic understanding of the tools and trades and then immediately expect to be paid. That's not realistic. I think everybody needs to start somewhere. And as you grow and your studio becomes more serious and you make a demo, that is another important step, you will need to create a demo. Now most voice actors have very opinionated thoughts on the demo because agencies, which is your end-all goal with working professionally in the voiceover industry, agencies have a very particular set of what they want a demo to be. It needs to be under 60 seconds, it needs to have like a certain amount of characters showcasing all of your range, and one of the other really important factors is it needs to be professionally made. Global Voice Acting Academy does offer demo creations. Now, usually when you get a demo, you want maybe multiple character demos if you're looking for animation in video games. Maybe you need a narration demo if you're doing something in that regard. Maybe you need a commercial if you're looking for radio and TV. There's so many demos for so many things, and agents want it all. The more professionally made demos you've got, the better. But the sad thing about that is demos are very expensive. One-on-one coaching is what I do is very expensive. Having this equipment that I have is very expensive. So it's another reason that I'm trying to stick home. Voiceover is not a hobby. If you are looking to do this for a career, I am more than happy to give my knowledge to the next person and so on and so forth. But it's something to be considered. Are you ready to commit? Are you ready to put that dedication down? So let's recap real quick because I'm getting a little bit off topic. Microphone, coaching, experience, demo. I think those are kind of your steps. You don't have to necessarily do them in the exact order that I say, but I would say that that is a very safe bet to do it in that particular order. And another thing to consider when voicing is rejection is a daily thing. You're going to want to audition as much as humanly possible. You're going to want to get your name out there. You're going to want to continuously market yourself if you don't have an agent and you are non-union or freelance, which is what I currently am. Voiceover is so much more than reading a piece of paper, and to get in it and truly be on a professional level and working towards a career in it, it's very difficult and it's a very competitive field. So much is to be considered, so much is to be learned, and the dedication it all takes is very key. Another helpful little tip that I would give people starting out, which even I do to this day, is buy monologue books or find monologues online and do those in your free time, maybe even record them. Sometimes I put them up on my SoundCloud. It's just an exercise. The more practice you get, the more refined your acting is, the better chance you have at getting gigs. Especially in freelance, it is very competitive. So many people are doing things for different prices, doing things on different levels, have different equipment, and it's just such a competitive field. One role, hundreds of people can audition for. And you gotta kind of prove why you're the one for the job, and you gotta do it at a price that they're comfortable with, because freelance is a lot of independent work. There's so much to consider, and I could honestly talk about this for hours. But I think that we've started you guys off on a great place. Now you have a great understanding of where to start. If you guys want, I'll make another video for people who are a little bit more intermediate and what to do from that point, but I think this is a great just cover all little glimpse into what it takes to do voiceover. And I hope I haven't overwhelmed you too much. I'm not trying to scare you, I'm just trying to inform you and educate you on what it is voiceover is, because so many people tell me on a daily basis they can do funny voices, so they should do voiceover, and it's just not the case. You can't just have a funny voice or do an impersonation and expect to get a job. It's not how it works. And don't forget to not waste time, because you can use that discount code as much as you want during this month. Take advantage of the situation and take the leap into voiceover. If that's what your heart's telling you, only you know. And if voiceover is your path, take it.